here to show off. I'm gonna put a little bit further back. Celery to show off. This is to start more seeds in and on a little bit. Ooh, that's lookety. Happy Friday. Oh wait, this is a little tilted. There we go, that's better. Oh. So a few things. I'm gonna flip through and see what kind of seeds we want to start today. In the soil blocker. I've already done the soil blocker and I've got some soil here ready to be planted with some new seeds. And then got my tweezers in hand. What should we start? More lettuce? What do we think? More lettuce? I think I need to start more lettuce. More lettuce. Let's see what we got. So I bought arugula. I started last week. Hi Rebecca, good day. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. We are starting the, oops, oh that's a little burned. It's coming back though. Arugula. I got my arugula to start up. Where is it? Arugula, is it in here? Oh, okay, I don't have it started up. Rebecca, what have you started so far? I know you started, you mentioned your broccoli sprouted. That's exciting. Oh, which reminds me, I wanted to finish planting the rest of my broccoli actually. That's a good reminder. Where did I put it? Shallot. Oh, here we are. I think I only have a few seeds left, so I'm gonna finish planting these. Some of these seeds may even be 2 years old, so we'll go ahead and try these. Let's see. Broccoli calabrese. Heirloom. Harvest in about 60 days, it says. Is it really that quick? But what do we know? In winter time, let's see, I only got 1, 2, 3. Is that even the seed? I don't know. That yellow one doesn't look like a seed. I got literally 2 seeds in here. Hi, Jonathan. I literally have 2 seeds left. I might as well plant it. Literally 2 seeds. I think I tried to plant it earlier in the season. It didn't sprout, but it was also very, very, very hot when I was trying to plant it. It was still 90s. So that was probably the biggest thing. Hello. So I think I'm going to plant the rest of these. I don't know how I'm going to label it. I'm going to have to like circle the soil blocks that I planted these in. Mr. Nova. Happy post-Christmas, by the way. No, but I can teach you how to grow your own food or grow your own vegetables. We have I have 2 seeds of broccoli. Hi Jackie, happy Friday. I have 2 seeds of broccoli left. Let's go ahead and start it. Because anyway, like I said, I don't even know how long broccoli seeds last. Might as well plant it sooner than later. Some of these seeds are 2 to 3 years old. And I do have some soil blocks I already got ready and are moist and ready to be planted in. I only got 2 seeds though. I think I'm gonna plant the rest with, remember I described to you guys, it says kale, but it's essentially, it also looks like broccoli. This is Chinese broccoli. So it's similar broccoli, except the emphasis is more on eating the stems and the leaves, and then it has like really tiny florets. Almost closer to like a broccoli rapini or a broccoli rab, probably. Yay, Jackie! Yay, Jackie, how exciting! And then, Jackie, thank you so much for helping moderate. I appreciate it. And then Rebecca, I know you said that your broccoli's just sprouted. That's exciting. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do here. We are gonna, and then if you guys wanted to see, hi Gary, good to see you. Are you planning on it, Gary, though? I remember, Gary, you said that fall broccolis, and I've heard this as well, fall broccolis are better, as are cauliflowers, just because you don't run into the problem of the heat of summer. So are you going to, Gary? I almost thought you were just gonna save your seeds for fall again next fall. But yeah, still love to grow from kitchen scraps. If anyone's curious, this is how my celery are coming along. This one was the first one I planted and looks like it's finally arrived. It's been about a week now, so I feel comfortable putting these out in direct sun. And actually they have already been in direct sun, so yeah, these will be good. We got celery from store-bought. Just take the center and then you root it, or you put it in some soil. You could also put it in some water, but like I said, I think water is a little bit more high maintenance. You have to constantly rotate out the water to prevent the vegetable from rotting, and I just prefer soil because it's a lot easier to maintain. But yep, we got 3 in here. I also got my, oh, I forgot to show you, where is my baby celery? Remember we uppotted baby celeries on Wednesday? Hang on, let me go grab them so I can show you what they look like. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Where did it go? Okay, we're back. Remember we uppotted some of the celeries? Well, here they are. I want them to be a little bit bigger before I put them in the ground. So here's one. Now that they're in a little bit more soil and out of the container where I can't control the humidity as much, I just cut up leaves as a really light mulch instead of my wood chip mulch. I feel the wood chip mulch are a little bit heavy for when they're this small. Maybe when it's a little bit bigger I will, but these are all of them. I ended up getting 7 or 8 celery. So I got celery from store-bought, but I also got celery grown from seed here as well. So we'll see how these go. Celery. This is actually a really great size, you guys. I found these are is like the cottage cheese containers or yogurt cups. Yeah, these are like a really good size. This one right here, and I just poked holes at the bottom. I really like this size. Gary, okay, cool. Hello Swiss, welcome from Switzerland. I'm in the US, North Texas, growing our own food. It is a beautiful 70 degrees this week in Texas. We're gonna get cold again next week though. We'll even have some frost. It'll be 30s. It'll be 30 for the low sometime in a few days. It is quite warm for now, but it will get cold in about in February is usually our coldest month. This is unseasonably warm for us, by the way. It is normally not this warm in Texas. We have had it on occasion, but this year was record-breaking. Okay. Yep, so just to recap, here are the baby celery. Jonathan, you remember we uppotted these? So I uppotted these from the soil block. And I've now reused that container to plant the rest of the celery seeds that I have. I have maybe about like 10, 15 more. I'm just gonna grow them all. And then I'm gonna let one of the celeries go to seed. Or you know what? I could even let one of the store-bought ones go to seed and then collect its seeds to grow more. These are, like I was saying, store-bought scrap. So I got celery going in store-bought scrap form, kitchen scraps. And then I also got store-bought celery that I grew from a seed packet as well. Here they are. Celery takes forever to sprout. Let's see. Jackie, you're saying, I heard the temp was going to... Yes, it is. In 3 days is what I saw. For us, it's going to get to 30. Maybe even a little bit colder. It's definitely going to freeze, though. Gary, you're saying they are saying 26 degrees in one night next week. Oh, nice. Okay. Mine currently says 30, but you know how it is. Actual day of, it could vary a little bit. And then that could make the difference between some of your plants making it or not, right? What is it, like 28 I'm finding is truly the cutoff point for your frost tolerant versus frost hardy vegetables. So I'll have to be watching closely. Cilantro, I think I'll probably have to cover mine. I've heard people tell me that their cilantro plants will survive down to like 25. But again, I think it depends on how mature your cilantro plant is, whether it's in ground or in a pot. All those little things will make a difference. It is 0 Celsius. Okay, so it's like right at freezing Swiss for you guys. Okay, no worries. We're going to be there next week as well. It is beautifully nice this week though. Jonathan, yeah, enjoy the weather while you can. Yeah. Jackie, you're saying, oh geez, if it's dropping that low for you, Gary, it might be bad down here. Yeah, so you might want to check that, Jackie. Swiss, I used to live for 6 months in the US, but I never understood Fahrenheit. Swiss, I just know that 0 Celsius is the equivalent of 32 Fahrenheit, and there is like a times 9 divided by 5, or 5 over 9. I forget what the fraction was to do the conversion. But yeah. Okay. Gary, when are you gonna start your tomatoes? Did you say that you already started them? I forgot. You probably did because yeah, you probably did. And are you doing them in grow lights? I will either have to harvest my broccoli or cover them again, maybe both. That sounds like a plan, Gary. They look ready to harvest. Yeah, they look ready to harvest, Gary. And then just let the side shoots grow. Wait, but Gary, broccoli is supposedly frost hardy down to 20 degrees though, just according to the internet. And then I've heard people out, I have a creator friend out in Denver who is growing broccoli even in 15-degree weather. So I'd be curious to know. Although you mentioned yours is heat tolerant, does that mean it's less cold tolerant then, right? You can't be like both, or can you? I don't know. Swiss, 61 is about 16. Okay, Swiss, yeah, it's right now about 16 Celsius then. It's about 16 Celsius if that conversion's right. Hello, Syria, welcome. Jonathan, that's how I remember Celsius. Yep, that's about all I remember. Gary, you're saying the regular tomatoes I will start inside in mid-January. The heads will. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You said that, Gary. I remember you saying that. The heads will freeze on the broccoli. Although, wait. Now that I think about it, I don't think my friend covered hers, but she probably has a. Like I said, she's growing in Colorado. She probably has like a cold hardy variety. Guys, breeding for the right, or like the plants that are heat tolerant, cold tolerant, like moisture, don't like moisture. Sorry for the background noise. The plane's flying really low overhead, or helicopter, whichever one it is. And it's real, you guys. So I think what I'm gonna do is, if I'm able to successfully grow these plants through winter, I'm definitely gonna save the seeds because these are gonna be more winter hardy or adapted than my summer crops, right? This is gonna be awesome, especially if I can keep these alive. They'll be ideally more winter hardy the second generation around. And I say this because remember I posted about my cilantro not sprouting? I had a few people that chimed in and said, oh, that's interesting. I grow my cilantro hydroponically, full of moisture, and theirs grows really well every year. And then I asked them about the source of their seeds, and they said they originally got it from, I don't know, a store-bought place like 3 years ago, but they've been saving their cilantro seeds year after year, and they've always grown hydroponically. So what does that mean? To me, that means that my cilantro that I've been raising is more drought tolerant, right? It sprouts despite, and prefers less moisture. But then I have this other friend who, like I said, grows cilantro hydroponically and has been saving those seeds year after year. And so his is truly like a moisture-loving cilantro seed. So this is real, you guys. This whole, like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like natural selection? Like you can definitely, or you can breed for certain characteristics like you can with a dog, like you can with plants, and it's real. So it was really fun to see that contrast of I grow like a heat tolerant variety of cilantro that won't sprout if I water it too much, but then he was saying he grows his hydroponically, has a resaving seeds. It would be like 3rd generation now, so his actually does grow well loaded with moisture. Anyway, definitely very cool. Yay! Oh, that's right, Gary. You said you started your micro dwarf tomatoes. Okay, perfect. Swiss, what do you use for fertilizer? We compost our grass and use that mainly in the beginning of the season. Oh, I love that, Swiss. I have been using my DIY compost, which is a mix of all of my kitchen scraps. We compost literally all of our kitchen scraps. And I've been doing this for like 2 years now. So actually, yeah. We compost literally all of our kitchen scraps. It's a family of 4, and we compost all of our kitchen scraps all year round in a 2 by 4 by 2 foot volumed compost bin, and that's what I've been using for my compost. I usually do like a half. I do like to use my native soil. And I think and I grow in ground, and I think the concept. I also grow out my front lawn, hence the reason I'm called Front Garden Home. Front lawn, this is here, faces south, so it gets the best sun all year round, even in spring, even in early spring, late fall, and winter. So that's why, and obviously, yeah, you're in the, yeah, Switzerland, you're like us, so in the northern hemisphere, right? Same thing. In your fall and winter, south facing is where you get the most sun all year round. So that is why I grow out my front lawn. I grow in ground, and I try to grow I'm a self-certified wildlife habitat as well. So it's a very natural cottage slash food garden looking front. And I'm still working on the aesthetics. It's only my first year. This will be my second year this coming spring. So yeah, fertilizer. I guess I don't really use a fertilizer. I just use my native soil, half and half mixed with my compost. And that's what I use for this, as well as my seed starting soil blocks. Right, Jackie? So yeah, you can definitely, I mean, if you can breed like certain characteristics of dogs, well then you can certainly breed for, and I'm pretty sure that's how they develop these heat tolerant vegetables or heat tolerant seeds, or the water loving seeds. So there is such a thing. Isn't that fun? Okay, here's, oh, I think I need to plant my cabbages soon, but these I feel like are getting kind of tall and really outgrowing their space. This is a 12-9. It's been about 2 weeks now. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. I think I gotta get these I gotta get these out of here. Again, I can't really see, yeah, those are roots, right? Yeah, I think I say roots, all the white things. Those are, I definitely gotta get these out of here. What else do I got to show you guys? What was this? Oh, I wanted to show you that it's been unseasonably warm, remember, but it works, but it's really great for our cool season crops because 50 to 70s is ideal for germination, but also for growth. So last week I'd started 1222. I started arugula and they've all sprouted. Yay! Or a good number of them have sprouted. I see some of them haven't come up. So I'll keep these in here a little bit longer. Maybe about a week, and then everything will be sprouted. Maybe give it another week thereafter, 2 weeks to really grow bigger, and then move them into, I don't know what I'm gonna move it into yet. I'm still thinking about it. Probably in ground. Jonathan, I should do an experiment with that. Okay. So right now, all of my seeds though are are apparently heat loving. That same container that I tried to, yeah, none of the seeds came up. None of the cilantro seeds came up. Like zero, zilch, like no activity. But like I said, a lot of the carrot seeds came up though. That's how moist it is. The carrot seeds came up. Yeah, Jonathan, that would be cool. I'll have to think about how to orchestrate that. Because like I said, I've saved a lot of my own cilantro seeds, so maybe I gotta go out and buy some new cilantro seeds. Because like it seems like all of mine are heat tolerant, so I don't have that diversity of seeds to start with. Jackie, you're saying 2 of my pumpkin vines are starting some female. Yay! Yay, Jackie, how exciting! You're just gonna have to protect it if it gets cold though, because pumpkins are warm season, they don't like it cold. Switz, you're saying my Busky, hello, Bullski, blue sky, blue sky? See it at 15, example, 15 Celsius times 1.8. Yeah, 1.8 is 9 over 5, right? 9 over 5. Yeah, plus 32. Oh, that's right. Oh, I did it a little, yeah. I forgot to plus 32. Thank you. Swiss, you're saying, my garden is what we call a family garden. You can rent it from the county, so the land is state-owned, but I can grow basically whatever I want. Oh, cool. Also, we have a little house on it. How cool, Swiss? Okay. So we started some things in here. I use micro soil blocking. Does anyone else use soil blocking? I specifically do micro soil blocking. And that's what these little blocks are made of. It's really great. And I'm scrappy, right? So I like to use upcycled clamshells. And honestly, it works pretty well. Naturally, with seed trays, they're going to break down over time. So it's nice to upcycle things that you can rinse out and then recycle it and then just grab a new one, because everyone's probably buying strawberries or berries or anything else. And these work really well. Swiss is very common in Switzerland and Germany. Okay, how cool. Family garden. So then how do you acquire your family garden, Swiss? Is it like an application process? Like how do you, because if it's state owned, that means multiple people could potentially request it. Hello, Bon, good to see you again. What is it? It's Friday. Happy Friday. So we have, I'm starting on Wednesday, we uppotted some of the celery. So these are baby celery we got in here. I got one baby celery in there. And in general, guys, just based on the way I transplanted this, it does seem that celery transplants well. Remember, you guys, I was like grabbing it by its neck and putting the roots in. I was still gentle, so you still got to be gentle. But in general, celery, like it didn't wilt or anything at all the entire time. So celery seems to transplant really well once it's sprouted. And if you guys are also curious to compare, these are celery that I grow from the kitchen scraps as well. So I had a store-bought celery. We ate the outside, and then I kept the inside stem where the small leaves sprout out of. They were initially yellow, right? Because they're not exposed to the sun. But naturally, as I exposed them to the sun gradually over time, they started to generate chlorophyll and turn green. So these look like they're doing well, you guys. It means it's alive. It means that my kitchen scrap celeries are still alive and growing, and they're probably developing roots down there. This is maybe 2 weeks old. This is 2 weeks old kitchen scrap celery. So yeah, to compare, celery from seed, which by the way, celery takes forever to germinate. If you ever do try to grow celery from seed, you should definitely pre-soak them so you can accelerate the germination process. I didn't, and it took like a month and a half for these to sprout. A month and a half, you guys. So much lost time. Anyway, it's okay. I got my kitchen scraps as backup though. Bah, it is. Yes, it is. And yeah, I'm hoping to share my experience with others to help others as well. I like to be resourceful and smart about it. And I do think that Mother Nature is the ultimate teacher. So it was between those three. It's definitely a different way of gardening, not the traditional type, I would say. Very unconventional. Scrappy, right? Scrappy. Yes, it is a hobby. I've been doing it for 5 years now, but I definitely feel like I have something to share. I also do it a little bit differently. I grow on my front lawn, and because it is the best sun all year round in my front lawn. Swiss, you said, oh yes, I was almost 5 years on the waiting list, but it's just about 400 a year. Basically, it's free. Nice, Swiss. Is it convenient for you to access Swiss? Is it convenient? Because I don't know about you, but if my gardening space were not close, I'm not sure that I would be as far along as I would be in my journey if it wasn't literally right outside or on my side yard or backyard. Is it convenient for you to access? Swiss gardening is a religion. But yeah, I do hope people are curious about growing your own food though, and that's often why I like to talk about growing from kitchen scraps, because you don't need seeds. You don't have to go to the garden store. You could just start with your kitchen scraps. I'm just trying to make growing your own food more commonplace. Like you don't have to have fancy tools or anything. You can just take your kitchen scraps and grow. This is why I love to do this, because the average person, without having to step into a garden store, could also grow their own food too. And it's pretty exciting and empowering, and is the good kind of work that gets people outside, off screens, excited about life. Ooh, very nice, Swiss. 5 minutes from your apartment by foot. Oh, that is great. So Swiss, how did you ultimately get it then if you were on the wait list? I guess the people before just ended up passing it up, and so you got it? Is that what ended up happening? Yes, Jonathan, that's right. That is what you do. That is awesome, right? You could just grow from store-bought. You don't have to. Let's make growing your own food like a commonplace thing, something that everybody can do, and not so intimidating. It doesn't have to start with going to the garden store and obtaining a bunch of seed packets. Hello, Vinay, welcome. Jonathan, how are your lemon trees doing? I remember you said it's like what, 5 years old, right? It's your lemon trees are quite far along. I think you were just saying you wanted to find the optimal location to really get them to flower, if I remember. So it's not flowered yet, if I remember. Ba. Oh. So Ba, you like that would be like an indoor plant, huh? Venus flytraps are very cool. I agree. That was actually one of the first plants that I got excited about as a child. Renee, I am in North Texas in the US. It is about what was the conversion Swiss that you said? It's about 16 degrees Celsius or 61 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's in the morning or noon time. Thank you, Sleek. Good to see you. Happy post-Christmas or happy holidays. Gary, you're saying I've grown you've grown it. You've grown it? Like you grew it from seed, Gary? Is that what you mean by you've grown it? Or you've raised one before? Like you grew it from seed? Yeah, because the Venus flytraps are tropical, right? They're tropical. Like the pitcher plant, same thing too. They're all tropical plants. So yeah, definitely very sensitive. I mean, in Texas, we have a chance of growing it, but it's like almost not humid enough. Although where you are, Gary, you have more humidity than I do in the north. Okay, so we have, let me show off the thing. So Vinay, this is celery that I grew from store-bought celery. You just peel away the outside stalks, and then the inside will be that yellow white center with the tiny leaves coming in. That is what I've put here. I have 3 of them that I started in here. And what I do is typically, because your plants are going from an indoor environment, a more controlled environment, I would definitely keep them out of direct sun for the initial 7 days. But right now, I think they are adjusted. They've, you see, they've turned green now because the sun generates chlorophyll in plants, which turns it green. So these are now just sitting out in the sun. They're adapted to outdoors again, and they are probably growing roots underneath. That's why they're still alive and green. Jackie, you're saying, I've never tried to grow a Venus flytrap. They've always unsettled me into fascinating. Yeah, aren't they cool? Gary, you bought a small plant. Okay, pitcher plants are native. Really? Oh, really? I didn't know that, Gary. Pitcher plants are native in Texas. I just assumed that they were tropical plants. I mean, you're in a more tropical zone, but it's not like the rainforest tropic, right? Cool. Yeah, Jonathan, they do die easily because it's tough creating that tropical environment with the high humidity, and then, yeah, constantly feeding it flies. Swiss, since 2 years, we've had a khaki fruit, still alive, and now we get some fruits. Not a Swiss fruit, but so far so good. How cool. What is a khaki tree? Water, I believe, needs to be distilled. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, like very sensitive. All right, so these were and then these are baby celeries, in case anyone's curious. Celery seeds are incredibly tiny, and they take forever to germinate. Not just me, but I've asked others, and they've also said that celery takes forever to grow. I think Gary, you said so as well, or was it Rebecca? Yeah. Ever consider getting a garden rabbit? What's a garden rabbit? And I mean, so in my area, rabbits are in abundance. They are, in my garden, a pest, actually, because they come and nibble on my Napa cabbage and other greens that I have growing out in the garden. So do I need one? Like I said, they're already in abundance here. What does a garden rabbit do? Swiss. That's right. In where you are, where it is more wet and humid, yep, there is an abundance of snails. But Swiss, that's why everybody gets ducks, right? Because ducks like to eat snails. That's how they manage that ecosystem. People then raise ducks to help eat the snails because ducks love snails. That's what I hear people doing all the time. People with little micro farms, they'll grow a bunch of greens, and then the greens will then, of course, attract all the snails, and then they bring in ducks to control the snail population. Lee, your gauze. Oh, okay, thank you, Lee. I didn't fully understand that. Or French. Oh, holy, what are you saying? My rabbit was asking if he likes a Oh, okay. Of course he would. I'm growing everything green. Of course the rabbit would. I was gonna plant the look, I literally got 2 broccolis left. And this was this one. I'm not even sure why I bothered to save 2 broccolis. But I did. And we're gonna plant it because I'm not sure how much. Always plant the seeds sooner than later in my mind, especially if you want to try and grow. So I got what? Like maybe 5 seeds in there. I'll probably plant them right here. And then the rest I'm gonna fill with, this is called Chinese broccoli. It says kale Chinese, but it's essentially Chinese broccoli. So similar to American broccoli, except there's more emphasis on stems and leaves and not so much florets. What was that? Gary, you're saying I had a garden tour. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Gary, how cool. I do like the idea of a tortoise. I think I want to get chickens first though. Maybe. Gary, do you have chickens? Do you have chickens, Gary? Do not really cost. Okay. Oh, tortoise sounds really cute, actually. Swiss. Hedgehog. Oh, really? Hedgehogs are really cute, too. Hedgehogs are the best against snails. Oh, perfect. I didn't know that, Swiss. And they are so cute to boot. So cute to boots, too. Jackie, you say, I really want a little fainting goat so we can faint. That's cute, Jackie. Goats are great. Or was it goats? Sheep? Yeah, goats. They'll like mow the lawn for you. That's what I hear. Swiss, that's why we're very careful with poison. Poison? Oh, poison against snails. I think that's what you mean. Hello, Lincoln. Good to see you. Hi. Happy Friday. Happy post-Christmas or happy holidays. Goofy dogs, Jonathan. That's funny. You love Japanese cabbage. Is that also known as Chinese cabbage? Napa cabbage. It's also known as Japanese cabbage? Or, yeah, is it leafy or is it like looking like the American cabbage? I have too many chicken. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Okay, Gary. That's funny. Good to know. It's panda time. In excess of rooster sings like a band. Do you want to hear what... Lincoln, sure? Is it appropriate? I mean, I don't... Is it related to gardening? I just hope it's appropriate. It's an appropriate gift. Okay. Where were you? Okay. We're going to start these seeds that I have here. All right. Okay, I have 4. So precious, you guys. If I do get a broccoli, I'm going to make sure I let one go to seed. And then that means, oh no, one of them broke apart. Okay, now we're just down to 3, you guys. 3 seeds, because the other one literally broke apart. Here we go, broccoli seed. 1 in here. I did soil blocks, so that's what I have in here. So I've got like 40, potentially 40 seeds I can start at once. I'm gently, it's already pre-soaked. All those blocks are pre-soaked. I did a bottom watering to pre-soak it. And I'm just gently pressing it in. Great. When it comes to seeds, only plant as deep as they are wide, right? And that broken one, I'm going to put in here too, but I don't think it's going to. It like literally broke in half on me. Cool. Okay, and I'm going to fill the rest. These are done for. This one's empty. And we're going to plant these Chinese broccoli. It looks like cabbage is a bit. Ooh, yes, Swiss. I'm familiar. I think it's also known as Taiwanese cabbage as well. It's got more water content than traditional American cabbage. And yeah, it's great for pickling, for stir frying, just because of the higher water content, it cooks more quickly. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's similar. Gary, goats do stink. It's all the oil on their hair. My parents raised them on their farm. They're better than sheep. Okay, good to know. I definitely will not be able to raise a goat around here, but I'm allowed four to five chickens in my city zone. Goats are cute though, especially the baby ones. Super cute. Okay, so these are the Chinese. Hello, John. Welcome. We are. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. It is. We are. It's beautiful today. It is unseasonably warm here in North Texas, Zone 8A, and I'm just planting more seeds because if there's one thing you should do when it gets to 50s or 70s Fahrenheit is plant winter crop seeds because they'll germinate really quickly. Winter crops, if you guys didn't know, are hardy down to, some of them are hardy down to below, hardy down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And then there are more sensitive ones, but they can also withstand down to 28. I just planted some Chinese broccoli. So similar to the American broccoli, there's just more emphasis on stems and leaves and not so much the florets, as you can see. And in general, the American broccoli is supposedly hardy down to 20. This one, I'm not sure, but since it doesn't really have a floret, I'm wondering, yeah, probably same hardiness down to 20. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Gary, you're saying they do have miniature milking goats. Oh my gosh, they're about the size of a medium dog. Oh my gosh, how cute. It's just like, I don't think I could, like, can I even raise one in city limits? Those are considered livestock. I don't know, I'll have to look into it though. Swiss. Swiss, you're saying Swiss cabbage tastes like cardboard. We still buy it though. That's funny. Swiss. Now I have to go look this up. What does Swiss cabbage look like? Because the American cabbage is like a lot tougher, like I said. Not as high water content as the, there's a Taiwanese cabbage. It's probably similar to the Japanese cabbage. But it has its purpose though, right? Like it serves well in a coleslaw. You just salt it down so it kind of tenderizes a little bit. I'm sure Swiss cabbage is probably eaten the same way. Do you have Chinese? Swiss, yes, I'm Taiwanese American. So I'm born, Taiwanese immigrants, born to Taiwanese immigrants, but born in Texas. Chinese have an amazing kitchen? Amazing. Oh, you mean the traditional Chinese kitchen is kind of cool? Like with the wok? Is that what you mean? John, baby goats are literally called, yes, they are. They're literally called kids, John. So cute. I mean, well, some are definitely cuter than others. Like this, the one that Gary's talking about, the one that, oh, I probably should have soaked these seeds. That's okay though. We're just gonna go with it. Oops, something's, okay, there we go. Lee, pour vegetable oil along roots help to amend. Really, Lee? Okay, I haven't tried that yet. Lincoln, you said, you got a reptile enclosure for skunk? I get a ninja slushy maker. Oh, nice. Ninja slushy maker, nice. Those are pretty cool. You got a phone gimbal, which is stabilized. Oh, awesome. You got a gaming laptop and a mini keyboard. Awesome, Lincoln. I'm excited for you. That's super exciting. We're only going to plant these seeds as deep as they are wide, right? So not very deep at all. Planting depth is, if you're a beginner gardener, planting depth can be tricky, but the general rule of thumb is only plant it as deep as it is wide. So the smaller the seed, closer to the surface, the bigger the seed, the deeper it needs to go. Okay, we're just gonna fill this. Okay. Gary, you really should stick to chickens or rabbits in an urban setting. Yeah, okay, thank you, Gary. I'm probably not even allowed to have a goat. Although I do like the idea of the goat. Oh, I don't have a lawn anymore though. I forgot. I forgot for a second that I replaced my. I'm trying. I mean, I already have a front yard garden, but the grass is still very aggressive, so I'm having to like reapply the cardboard method. Um, but yeah, if I had a front lawn, I would totally have the goat mow it instead of a lawnmower. Okay, we're putting these in. How exciting. All right, what were we saying? Swiss, that's probably why we were oh, yes, that makes sense. Fermenting cabbage. John, you're saying you had a layover in Taiwan. Oh, in 2024, going to the Philippines, coming on the second layer. Oh my gosh. I would be at a good time at the airport's not bad. It's Taoyuan, right? It's not that bad. It's a pretty nice airport. Not as nice as the one in, what is it? Singapore. Not as nice as Singapore, but still a pretty nice one. Swiss, chicken are also great for fertilizer, just not too much. Yes, I'm excited, Swiss. I'm excited to have chicken manure because it's like more watery, right? Or in general, bird poop is like more watery, and chickens are a bird, right? So I'm excited to potentially have them break down my kitchen scraps further, because what I'm doing is I'm throwing my kitchen scraps into the compost. But I do feel like the chickens could help break down or consume, you know, help break down my food waste a little bit more, and also provide some sustenance for them before then going into my compost. Yeah, so that'll be exciting. I am a little daunted though, I'm not gonna lie. I hear chickens are a lot of work. And then we do like to occasionally travel, and so I'll have to have like my neighbor come over and help care for them. I don't know. So it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Like, do I want chickens that bad enough? I kind of do. I mean, in some days I do. Some days I just want to have only the blue or the green laying eggs, just because I think it's so pretty too. And I like, yeah, kind of like with the way I'm growing my food, I want to raise the chickens cleanly too. And yeah, hopefully as I get better and better and improve the productivity of my garden, I'll have more and more food that I can feed them, which is more cleanly grown. I'm not going to say organic, but more cleanly grown. Here we go. Put in. Yeah, I think chicken. And the kids have also been asking for pets. So I'm like, well, I might as well get a pet that can give us something. All right, here we go. Did it go in? Or is he? Gary, you're saying link rocks. We have an Umers. Oh, that's right, Gary. That's right. Your son is into those. How cool. Swiss, never been to Taiwan, many times. Nice. Japan's always really nice. Jackie, I hear you say as deep as it is wide every time. Yay, Jackie. Yay. Because honestly, it is like it's a really simple rule. And if you, I'm here to simplify everything, because I also I have like the memory of a rabbit probably. So I just try to simplify everything where it makes sense. And seeds is definitely one of them that you can simplify. Yes, Jonathan, that's exactly why I was thinking I could get a goat to mow my non-existent lawn anymore. Exactly, yeah, they eat it clean to the ground. Hi, Nada. Lincoln, that's cool, you grow your own food, huh? Yes, you did get his name right. I mean, also known as Gary. Oh, sorry, Gary. I mean, but Gary, you share your name openly with others too, right? Goats can be a little picky at times. Will not eat a piece of feed if another goat. Oh, but they do eat a wide variety of brush. That is funny. I mean, it's not a bad thing, Gary. I don't eat the food that my kids ate. I'm not getting sick from whatever they contracted at school. I don't blame the goats. Sick. Or Swiss. When I'm retired, I want to have some chicken. Fresh eggs every day. Like when oh, okay. So you also grew up with chickens, fresh chickens too. Oh, that's beautiful. Rebecca, my garlic looks good. Good. Get Rebecca. One type of peas looks good. Everything else is tiny. Okay, Rebecca. It is early in the season and you're way ahead. So, Jamie, vanilla. No. Oh, what I got here is I'm planting broccoli seeds. So that's what we're doing here. We're planting broccoli seeds. Oh, did I already plant there? No, I don't think so. This is why I typically do this off screen, because I get a little distracted and then I kind of forget where I didn't plant. So I might have 2 seeds in once. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday. I am in zone 8A. I've been winter gardening all fall long, and now we are winter sowing for the spring season now. If you're interested in growing your own food, I would say the first thing you might want to know is your last frost date, and then you can calculate back when you need to start your seeds, or potentially get starts from the store and plant in ground. But as you can see here, I'm very much into seed starting. Okay, do I have everything? I think I got everything. Is everything planted up? I think so. Okay, nice. I think I got everything. Yes, that one's in there. Okay, we're done. Done planting this. Hello, Boy Willis. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you, miss. We're here to grow our own food. How abundant is the yield? Jamie, I'm still improving on it. There's definitely room for improvement. But I've grown over 500 pounds of food since spring of last year, and close to 600 now. I've been trying to weigh everything. There are times where I don't weigh it, but I mean, better some estimate than none. And it should only get better year after year. I just planted some Chinese broccoli. It looks like broccoli, except there's more emphasis on stems and leaves and less florets. I also did actual broccoli as well, but I only had like 4 seeds, and I went and put them in here. I'm a scrappy urban gardener, so that's why I upcycle clamshells and whatnot. Let's see what we see. Swiss, goats make great cheese. Yeah, goat cheese, yummy. Goats are hilarious, yeah. Yummy. Oh, they do Swiss? Oh, like a Swiss cheese? Swiss goat cheese? How cool. Big help, hello. Mary growing too. So Jamie, I answered your question. Thank you, Miss, for, my wife can't eat it. Great, more for me. Can't eat. Oh, cheese, oh no. Gary, you're saying silky chickens are really nice, but really stupid. Okay, silky chickens, my only question is it a green or olive egg layer? No, right? I think the answer is no. I think they're like the brown egg layers, silky. Yeah, John. Okay, bye, Lincoln. Good to hang out. Planet. Pour milk on the broccoli so you have cheese and... Planet, I'm sure the milk will spoil before the broccoli grows. Broccoli takes like at least 3 months. Did you know that? It's just gonna take a long time for the actual broccoli head to form. You'll be waiting 3 months. Broccoli and a white sauce. Yummy. Planet. Jamie, you can also grow pepper alongside it so it's pre-seasoned. Nice, Jamie. Broccoli with garlic, I guess, is better. Swiss. Garlic and spores grows great. There's garlic and spores? Like spores? You mean mushroom spores? Hello, Lauren. Good to see you. Happy Friday. We are attempting to grow our own food. We just started some broccoli here. If anyone's curious to know, we got celery that I started from seed and uppotted last Wednesday, or this past Wednesday. And then here are celery from store-bought. You pull away the stalks, right? You keep the center, and then you can plant that to grow more. So these are how my celery stalks are growing. This is about 2 weeks old since I've put them in some soil. And yeah, naturally what happens is as you expose your plants, your baby broccoli stem, center stem to sun, it'll turn green. So they're all chlorophyll-y. Yes, Jonathan, thank you so much. Yeah, gotta be resourceful, gotta be, I mean, I do feel because like gardening can add up really quickly. If you buy all your soil, you buy all of your compost, you buy all the containers, everything adds up really quickly. And then it doesn't make any more sense to grow your own food unless you're literally like acquiring skills, which will then make you more self-sufficient. Ingy, how to grow chilies from seed? When I tried, they died. Chilies, okay. Let me ask. So chilies are a warm season crop. I guess we could be starting. Yeah, peppers we could be starting soon. That's a great question. Why they died? I don't. Usually my questions are: did it get enough sun? Things like that. We would be starting. We will be. I will be starting peppers soon. Peppers, what start at least like. It says 6 to 8 weeks on the packets generally. Oh, I don't have a pepper packet on me right now. 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost, but that assumes ideal conditions. So if you don't have grow lights, I would definitely add 3 weeks to that. So that's what, like 9 weeks to 11 weeks potentially. That's how far in advance you should start your peppers. Any type of pepper, whether it's a spicy one or a sweet one. So what is your last frost date? Ingy, do you know? John, you're saying broccoli stems taste better than the florets. You like them too, John? I do also like broccoli stems as well. I think they're quite tasty, especially when you peel away the exterior skin. I mean, I will just literally use a peeler to peel it away. And then you can even pickle it as well. So I will cut the broccoli stem finely and then into thin slices, and then pickle it with just some sesame oil and salt. Swiss, hi. Swiss, you just put water in a pan, add broccoli and garlic, some salt, pepper. Nice, nice. Jackie, you're saying with chilies, they're pretty easy to overwater, you learned. Oh, okay, good to know. Jamie, no, they do not take that back. Take what back, Jamie? I kind of missed that. Gary, no, they lay either brown or white eggs. Okay, so silky chickens lay brown or white eggs. Okay, good to know. Easter eggers are a little flighty, but okay. Okay. Oh, is that what you... So Easter eggers, aka blue or green egg layers. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wrap here soon, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Silky's lay cream color. Thank you, Rebecca, for responding. Broil it for 10 minutes. Black Marin chickens make a dark chocolate egg, and are they? It's panda time. Black Marine chickens. Okay, I gotta get that. Black Marine's chicken. Okay. Dark. How pretty! It's panda time. Oh, okay. I look for. Oh gosh, you guys are getting me really excited about chickens, but I'm not gonna lie. I do feel a little daunted. I feel a little daunted though. Chickens are like any other pet. They require care, they require protection at night, they require special housing. But yeah, the more we talk about it, the more excited I'm getting. Lauren, I am in the US, North Texas. No, we definitely do have winter here, Lauren. Wait, Lauren, are you also in the US? What are the chances that you are also in the US? I'm in zone 8A. It is just unseasonably warm in Texas. Like it was 75 degrees on Christmas. Okay. The kids are of course off on winter break. But yes. So yes, it definitely gets cold in my zone. It'll be 10 degrees Fahrenheit in February, believe it or not. Or that's as cold as it's been. I'm a little worried with this really warm weather. I'm worried that February is going to be extremely cold. Because that's how nature is, right? It gives you something nice, but you gotta wait because something else is gonna happen. Some really cold weather is gonna come along. Yummy Jackie. Sauteed broccoli with garlic and lemon. Ooh, that one's a tasty one too. Lee, save your teas and coffee grounds. Yes, that is a great amendment, Lee. I don't drink tea though, and I don't drink coffee, but if I did, I would. Boy, loving the summer, all my veg. Yay! Oh boy, okay, so you're in the southern hemisphere then. Hello, Fa. Summer is hot and dry here. It's hard. Yeah, yeah, Jackie. I mean, literally, I'm just like literally trying to keep things alive. Broccoli is just green color cauliflower. Kind of, but it tastes different, Devs. Like the texture of broccoli, I feel is different. Hello, Fa. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap. So this has been fun. I am live Mondays through Friday, 12 to 1 p.m. Central. Sorry, I'm live. Sorry, I said that wrong. I am live Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays at 11 a.m. Central to 12 p.m. So catch you guys next Monday. Have a great weekend, and we'll be in touch. We'll be growing more food. Jonathan, if I get chickens, I'm using my old shed. Oh, okay. How exciting, Jonathan. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap. I didn't get to read all of these comments, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys next Monday at 11 a.m. Central. I'm live Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, 11 a.m. Central. Everybody take care and have a good one. Thanks, Swiss. No, we'll definitely see you again. I'm live Monday, Wednesdays, Friday. See you guys, everybody. Take care. Bye, 11 a.m. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for typing that again. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. See you guys soon. Bye.